and knock on my little Ford Ranger's window, and Marty Fink's the guy's name, and he said, Kevin Jr. Haygood, my bullfighter, is not going to show up. He's broke down. You know all these bulls. I need you to be the bullfighter today. I need you to step in. We had a few choice words with each other, and he kind of got me by the shirt collar and said, look, man, I need a favor, and you're it.
Welcome back to Beyond the Chutes as presented by Parasite System. I'm Doug Simcox. Today's episode was recorded last fall at the historic and legendary Mountain Cove Rodeo Reunion, organized by Marlon Harris, a place where cowboys gather to swap stories, shake hands, and remember the road that got them there. Now, Sam and I sat down with Mountain Cove Rodeo Reunion legend award winners Adam Wood and Kevin Ellis. These two spent years traveling together across the Southeast rodeo circuit, riding bulls, fighting bulls, chasing rodeos, and building the kind of friendship that only comes from life on the road. So picture us climbing in the truck with them, headed from rodeo to rodeo, and let's let the stories roll.
Hey, we're picking up here. You know, this next group we're going to be talking to, two cowboys, they run down the road together, and I thought, what a great way to talk to them together. And for these folks, I want to set this up almost like we're driving from rodeo to rodeo. And I'm going to introduce them here in just a little bit. Of course, we're at the Mountain Cove Rodeo Reunion here, Marlon Harris's deal. And we had them on the show last year because they were Legends Award winners in 2024. Mr. Kevin Ellis and Mr. Adam Wood. Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for having
me here.
Yeah. So, Kevin, good to see you again, man.
Good to see you, sir.
Yeah. You been good?
Outstanding.
Right. And he's, of course, Berry College. We're going to be talking with him a little bit more over the year on that equestrian series that Marlon announced here today.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And, of course, Adam, good to see you back, man.
You too, Doug.
Now, we talked last night, and I don't know. It seems like maybe we could drag some stories out of you guys. I don't know if you want to bring them forth, if you're a little shy about telling some of these stories, Adam.
Nah, I don't care. All part of what we did.
Yeah.
That's the way things went.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell a little story about Sam, because he probably don't remember this. But one year, we were leaving Davie Rodeo, trying to make another rodeo in Naples.
Okay.
And we had to go across Alligator Alley, and that was a 2-lane road at the time.
Oh, wow.
And him and Mike were both with me.
Okay. Who was driving?
I was.
You were?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you have for a van? What were you doing?
I was in the truck.
What truck?
Hell, I can't remember the truck, but
Ford, Chevy, what
it
was
was
you?
probably a Dodge.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to make 2 rodeos in one day.
Okay.
And Sam and Mike, they were concerned,
Yeah.
and I get it.
Yeah.
Because they had 2 events.
Yeah.
And I said, boys, just hold on tight, because I'm not letting up. We're
Okay.
going all the way.
Okay.
I said, the alligators come across the road, we'll dodge them.
You're going to dodge them. You're not going to run over.
And we did make it to the rodeo.
Did you see any alligators on the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all over the place out there.
So how'd you do? What you were running between Davies and Naples?
Yeah.
That's where the 2 rodeos were?
They're 100 miles apart, right across Alligator Alley in South Florida.
So could you do that in an hour and 5 minutes, more or less?
I did it in about an hour and 10 minutes.
That's impressive. We don't need no stop signs.
You know, Doug, we said it first, we're traveling
Yeah.
down the road. Well, I can't talk on this one. I'll be in the back sleeping.
No doubt.
But, it's just cowboys get together, and that's what we do. We all needed to go to the same place, and that's how we got there.
Yeah. How'd you do that weekend?
I think Sam and Mike did pretty well, and I'm not sure exactly what I did. I probably got threw it off, but that happens.
That happens. So lots of traveling stories and such. And since we talked, I know stuff's been rolling around in your brain. Stories that you should have told, could have told. And for our listeners, Adam, go way back to the beginning. Talk a little bit about how you got started in the sport of rodeo.
Well, it's something I've always wanted to do ever since I was 5 years old. And I finally got the opportunity to learn when I was 19 years old. Believe it or not, I was on the job, and the guy insulating the pipe that I was welding on, he was a bull rider.
Oh, wow.
And I got started in Davie, Florida. That's the first time I ever got on a bull.
Now, you from Florida?
No, I'm from South Carolina.
South Carolina. You was down there on work?
I was down there because that's where Mom and Dad moved to when I was a kid.
I see.
So I went to college for a year, played football for a year.
Where'd you go?
Western Carolina.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when I got home, I was done going to school.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm going to start riding bulls now.
Little britches, high school, anything?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Not till you're 19 years old.
Nope. And the first time I got on a bull, I was entered at the rodeo.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it took me 13 bulls before I could see what I was doing.
13.
Yep.
Okay. And what's it mean to see what you're doing? What's that mean?
I never saw what they were doing until I saw it enough to get used to it.
You mean you could look down and see what they were doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that 13th bull, that's the first one I rode because they could see what I was doing.
So 13 bulls going down the road, paying entry fees.
Yep.
No schools, no coaches,
Nope.
no mentors.
Nope.
Somebody had to set you up in equipment and gloves
My Uncle Bud helped me get stuff together, and the first night I was at the rodeo in Davie, I had bought spurs, bull rope, all that stuff. I didn't buy any chaps yet, but I had all that. And this guy, Andy, he said, man, you bought all this stuff. You don't even know if you're going to like this shit. I said, no, that's not a problem, son.
So-
I said, this
so-
is what I'm supposed to do.
So you get set up with equipment. You just enter up. You just go. Somebody tell you go to this rodeo, that rodeo, anything like that?
They told me there was a rodeo there in Davie every Wednesday night, so that's where I started.
Okay. So a weekly rodeo.
Yeah.
Okay. And the right kind of bulls to get on for getting on the first time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you're going to do this, you got to learn it the right way. So you might as well get on the best ones you can.
Sure.
Anybody
Okay.
can ride the easy ones.
Yeah. But somebody had to be coaching you.
No,
No. Did you read about it in a book?
it's all here.
All there. Okay. Okay.
And I did get Wayne Glass. He taught a school in Okeechobee, Florida. I went to it. And then a couple years after, I realized I needed to learn some more, so I went to Gary LaFue's bull riding school.
Oh, you
out
did?
in California.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he not only works on the physical, on the skills
The mental.
aspect. Talk a little bit about that. We love rodeo mindset on this show.
Oh, okay. Well, Gary always told us, he said, if you can vividly imagine something, that's as good as doing it. So I always had a barrel a stationary barrel that I practiced on, but I also made a bucking machine one time that if you rode it hard, it bucked real hard.
Okay.
So I practiced as much as I could, the best way I could.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be bad. I wanted to be good.
Yeah.
And Gary taught me how to do that.
Okay.
And Wayne did too. Don't get me wrong. But at Wayne's bull riding school, they were branding the damn bulls when they brought them in the bucket chutes.
Oh my. Right out of the woods, huh?
Out of the swamp. And they were mad.
Yeah.
So that was a whole another experience too. So with that experience in David Morgan and Davey, I learned how to take care of myself in the bucket chute.
Yeah.
I didn't get scared of it.
You didn't get scared.
I knew what I was doing.
Really?
I learned.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was learning, but
Yeah.
I did learn.
Okay.
And David's theory was, Adam, if you're in the bucket chute, you're my responsibility, so I'm going to make sure you're okay.
Okay.
And-
I know that was before helmets, that was before vests.
Yep.
But what year were we talking when you were 19?
It was 83.
That's when you broke onto the scene, when you started to come.
Yep.
Okay.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was everything I thought it would be.
Okay. So just kind of ramp up over the years. When did you kind of decide you're going to go? Let me back up a little bit. I want to bring Kevin in here
Okay.
too. When did you guys start hauling? And last year, the episode you guys talked about, Kevin was hauling with you, Adam, and Phil,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Phil
yeah.
Broom,
Yeah.
who we're going to interview a little bit later. Kevin, you were riding bulls, you were riding broncs, you were doing something.
I was riding bulls at the time.
Okay.
They folks put me in the truck.
Yeah. So how old were you, Kevin, when you jumped with these guys?
He was probably
Mid-20s.
Yeah.
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s.
And never had you been riding bulls for a while?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
on my first one when I was about 17.
Okay. And how'd you guys hook up?
We were going to the same rodeos around here locally, and then at that time when I got in there with them, there weren't many guys going to PRCA rodeos, and that's, everybody chooses their place they want to go, and that's just where I wanted to go.
Okay.
And I was on my permit then, and him and Phil, Adam and Phil were going to Florida and all over the Southeast. So,
And these are veteran cowboys by this time, you and Phil.
Yeah, and I really think, like I said, I'm not a world champion, never have been.
Yeah.
Been the Southeast Circuit champion, but I think I was put here to show these guys in this part of the world that we can compete with anybody.
Okay, nice. Yep.
And Phil and I both showed Kevin and everybody else that we can beat anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Now, Kevin,
sir,
where are you from originally?
I was actually born in New Jersey, and then I wasn't there very long. My dad traveled a lot, and so, but I was raised in Southern Illinois and Georgia.
Yeah, so you're a damn Yankee also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've been down here long enough; nobody knows the difference.
how did you get down here?
My dad traveled with
Okay.
his businesses.
Oh, okay.
And see, his dad used to ride at Cowtown Rodeo.
Oh, we did up in
Yes.
New Jersey. Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
And
Yeah.
Short little story is I met Betsy at the NFR at the convention.
Betsy Harris.
And yes, Betsy and Grant, and they invited me up there when I was fighting bulls, and I went the first time, and then I took my dad back the second time, which was really cool. Walking up to the announcer's stand, there was a gentleman in there that they recognized each other 50 years later. So,
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
and then,
Okay.
of course, introduced Grant.
Okay. So Kevin jumps in with you guys. You're already made. You're already going down the road.
Yeah.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
Just starting out. And you mentored him along, but at a certain point, you said you need to do something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about that.
Well, we had a practice pen in Covington, Georgia, and Kevin started fighting bulls there to see if he liked doing that. And he was damn good at it.
Okay.
And I told him after the first day, I said, if you ever get on another bull, I said, I'm going to break your other leg for you. I said, you
It
ain't-
wasn't
I
that
said,
nice.
No,
this
wasn't
is-
that nice?
No, sir.
Well, it's a family show, Doug told me, so I'm keeping it nice.
It is. It is. But you was like, this is enough of this. You're going to get hurt.
He found what he needed to be doing in this
Okay.
business, and he was damn good at it.
So growing up, Kevin, track, field, football, basketball,
Everything sports.
everything sports.
Everything sports. I
Okay.
played ice hockey, basketball, wrestled, football, baseball, everything.
There we go.
There we go. Always comes back to wrestling, doesn't it?
Well, see,
In my mind, it does. I don't know about anybody else.
good cowboys are going to be well-rounded in athletics.
Yes, sir.
We are athletes,
That's right.
whether they want to call us athletes or
Oh,
not.
they do.
We
Yeah,
are.
yeah. I see that. Absolutely. So you just jump in. You hadn't had sneakers on. You just jump in and went.
Well, I was forced.
You were forced.
Yes, sir. It was
Coerced.
Yeah, coerced. Bodily harm, whatever you want to call it. A buddy of ours was putting on a little clinic. Me and my traveling partner drove all night to get back Saturday morning to help him with the clinic. We're there to get on what we need to get on or whatever we need to do, and knock on my little Ford Ranger's window, and Marty Fink's the guy's name, and he said, Kevin Junior Haygood, my bullfighter, is not going to show up. He's broke down. You know all these bulls. I need you to be bullfighter today. I need you to step in. We had a few choice words with each other, and he kind of got me by the shirt collar and said, look, man, I need a favor, and
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
it. So it literally got my tennis shoes on, and I remember the first bull that I've been on him a bunch, and you had to kind of get down on one knee and grab him by the ear, the nose, and he'd turn back. His big old Bramer, and it was the most natural thing to me I ever did. And I can remember looking that bull in the eye and just turning him back. And
Yeah,
I was literally hooked.
and I can tell you, I've been around a lot of bullfighters. That's the best.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So
Yep.
you weren't raised around livestock.
Yeah, I had horses. My dad,
Okay,
we
but-
had horses my whole life.
Okay, but I mean, I've talked to bullfighters and they say you got to have that cow sense.
Well, I was real lucky in the fact that 8 Seconds came out not too long after that.
Okay.
So there was 5 million bull riders.
Okay.
And there was, well, guys that got on bulls.
Yeah, yeah.
And some great ones come out of that.
Yeah.
But I was going to the practice pen Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night that were all within an hour from the University of Georgia,
Oh,
where
wow.
I was going to school.
You was going to school down there.
And so I was getting gas money and $1 a head to come to these little practice pens.
Really?
And then I was helping my friends Friday and Saturday night, and then somebody was always bucking something on Sunday at that time. So I was getting in front of 200-something bulls a week. And
Holy cow.
it was,
Oh, yeah.
you got run over or you didn't.
Yeah.
And then I had, guys hearing this or that about me and coming to help me. A lot of the bullfighters that were kind of the name around here, dang sure stuff, came out and helped me and let me work with them on whatever rodeos. And then thanks to Adam, Dan was there, 96. They got me an interview down there in Florida for my pro card.
So, go ahead.
That's the first time he won a bullfight. We went to Lakeland, Florida. And
So you was still traveling with him?
kinda, but he was doing more bullfight. But we went down together because they had a bull ride and a bullfight
I see.
contest. So I paid Kevin's fees for half because I believed in him.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the fees?
I think it was 200, I think.
Holy
Two or
cow.
300.
That's a bunch of money.
But I knew how good he was.
Yeah.
The done deal.
Yeah.
I won the bull riding. He wins the bullfighting. We're sitting there fat and happy.
you got
We
pockets
had a
full
pocket
of cash.
full of money.
Yep. And that's when we went to the Hooters.
Okay, now, I heard about, no, actually I said, don't tell me, Kevin. Didn't I say, don't tell me? Otherwise, I won't know how to ask the right questions because I don't know anything other than you went to Hooters.
Yep.
So first off, what's Hooters? The
Chicken
restaurant?
wings. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Chicken wings.
Hooter girls.
Beer. Yeah.
Beer.
Yep.
Where was Hooters?
In Lakeland, Florida.
Was this a casino?
No, just the Hooters.
Just
a
a
restaurant.
Just a
Just
restaurant
Hooters.
that had
Yeah.
a hotel on the other side of the parking lot
Okay.
that comes into play when we
But
get
wasn't
done with this.
connected with the Hooters. It was in the same parking lot.
That was where we went when we won.
You went to Hooters.
Yeah, because I like to see pretty girls.
Were they sponsoring you at the time?
Not at the time, but that almost happened.
Did it really?
Yes. That's another story I got. for
All
you,
right,
too.
we'll hold on to. We got two Hooters to hang on to.
Yeah.
Here. So tell the first story. So the Hooters. No, I'm serious here, Adam. Now,
Yeah.
stop laughing here on me. What are you doing? Stay focused
We're,
here.
we're good.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
Stay doubly focused.
Stay double focused. Come on, double barrel.
So we're at the Hooters, and a buddy of ours, Ricky, he tells me he's going to get a date with the Hooters waitress.
Okay.
I said, boy, that ain't going to happen. I
Yeah.
said, but if it looks like it might, I said, we'll stay here all night if that's what it takes.
Yeah.
So 3 football games later, $180 worth of
Wait.
beer.
What are you talking
First-
about? 3 football games. You're watching football on TV?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not playing football.
No.
Okay. Go
No.
ahead.
And we're still at Hooters,
You're still at Hooters.
and they're feeding us again
Oh my.
on the house.
Did he get it? What?
Yes, he got the date,
He
too.
got,
got
the
the
date.
date.
Yes.
Why were they feeding you on the house?
Because they were worried about us
Not
after-
ever leaving?
Yeah, basically. But when we went to leave, his date paid for us a hotel room on the other side of the parking lot, so we didn't have to drive nowhere.
His date did that.
Yes.
That was awful nice of her.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we get there.
Now, is this the second Hooters story?
That's
no,
still
this
number one.
This is
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is the date that he wore down. It was too tired to go home.
Yeah.
Because they stayed there for 3 football games. That's what, 9 hours?
It's just
Pretty
cheaper
close.
to go get him a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them the hell out of here.
And Kevin got to be the one that called my wife to tell her what was going on.
I always got the job of calling them Adam's wife,
Really?
Carol.
Really? How'd
Because
that
Kevin
go?
couldn't do
Remember
no
that?
wrong.
Is that right? Straight and narrow, were you, Kevin?
That's
Always.
Roy Rogers right there. So
Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay. Rogers. I like that.
But it kept Adam out of trouble.
So you called Carol, your wife, Adam,
Right.
to say, hey, we ain't coming home tonight.
Exactly.
Right.
And did you tell her why you wasn't coming home?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Did you tell the real story
Oh,
why?
yeah.
or-
100%.
She knew.
Okay.
Oh yeah. She
And
knew.
it's all cool.
It was all cool as long as I
Dude.
was with him.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what? I've been blessed in many ways, and one of them is my wife.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in
Yeah.
my mind.
Sounds like it.
But when she was getting ready to leave from the hotel.
Yeah.
I asked the girl. I said, "How do I get a pair of them boxer shorts?" She took them off and threw them to me.
What do you mean boxer shorts? She was
They had
wearing
the Hooters boxer shorts. They had boxer shorts that had Hooters brand all
like
over it.
like boxing, like
Like
in the ring boxing?
Your boxers, like your underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah.
She was wearing boxer underwear.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. At Hooters.
Over top of her shorts. that
Over
they wear.
top of her shorts. Okay. And you wanted a pair of them, and she gave you hers.
She just handed them to me.
So they fed you, right? They got you a hotel room, and then they gave you a pair of boxer shorts.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky dudes.
I guess you are.
It was a good night.
Hey,
And we had a pocket full of money.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
We won both events, so what was wrong?
Yeah.
We just took over the
Yeah.
next day. I got home as soon as I could.
Yeah.
but It was all
It
pretty
was all
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Still got them boxers?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Would you put them on tape? Send me a picture. We'll use that as the episode cover.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Hey,
Because she handed those to me, I won't get rid of them.
Sure.
That
That makes
for
sense.
whatever silly,
Yeah, no, sentimental.
yeah,
I get
whatever
it.
silly reason that is.
I get it.
Yeah.
One of your favorite traveling stories.
One of them.
That's one Hooter. Talk about your second Hooter story.
Oh, well, you remember what it was?
there's so many.
Yeah,
There's so many Hooter
That's
stories?
where we went all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to give you an idea, one time we were in Little Rock
Yeah.
at the Hooters.
Yeah.
And these girls were coming by the table.
Yeah.
And I'd see one walking this way, and then all of a sudden I'd see another one walking that way. And then I was like, how are you getting around here?
Yeah.
And our waitress, her name was Mama, because she was older.
Okay.
I said, Mama, I said, what's going on with that girl? She
Yeah.
said, they're twins. I said, oh
Oh,
you got
my.
to bring them to the table.
Oh, my. Yeah.
I said, now I see how that's working. They're
So-
twins.
Hooters was where you went
Yeah.
after you did good.
Yeah.
So you like the chicken wings or what? I mean,
Yeah.
I like the
Was it
view,
all
the
about the chicken wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, for 20 years, I didn't ever try their cheeseburger for 20
Yeah.
years because all I ever ate was wings.
Yeah.
Then I realized how good the cheeseburger was.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Hooters is kind of a staple of my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way it goes. And Carol's okay with it. She
Yeah.
knows what.
A brew with the view, right?
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
And we're all just dudes, right?
Yeah, that's right. So, you guys travel together. Kevin's kind of branching out, going off, doing some bullfighting. He goes west. You go west? I mean, I know he worked southeast and all that sort
Right.
of thing, but he
Well,
did
we-
bounce around a bit.
Yeah, we both spent times out west because that's
Okay.
where we thought we needed to go.
Yeah,
And sometimes that worked out pretty good, and
Yeah.
sometimes it didn't.
yeah,
And we went, my buddy Tim Cox that's here, him and I went to Salina, Kansas one time. And the guy, he come up to me, he said, man, where are you from? I said, Georgia. He said, Georgia? I said, yeah. I said, we ride bulls there too, son.
yeah.
And so I ended up winning the bull riding for the whole weekend.
Okay.
And it's kind of a silly story, but I told the rodeo secretary, I said, can you send me a check if I win it?
Yeah.
She said, okay. I said, can you cash my day money check? She said, I don't give out change, so you're going to be minus 50 cents. I
Yeah.
said, that's fine, I need
Yeah.
the cash.
Yeah.
She said, but usually I ask for an envelope to send you the check. I said, well, you got 50 cents of my money already. I said, so what else do you need? She said, good on you.
Oh, good. Look at you.
So not only did she have to send me the check,
Yeah.
she had to send me the belt buckle I want.
In the mail.
Yeah.
For 50 cents.
Yeah.
Good deal.
And then in Cullowhee, North Carolina, about 2 years later, I saw this guy. He come up to me. He said, you remember me? I said, you look familiar. I said, where do I know you from? He said, Salina, Kansas. I said, oh, I know who you are.
Oh,
he
wow.
said, I will never say nothing about anybody from Georgia again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, there you go. I said, remember that. So, because we know what we're doing, too.
Yeah. So, how hard would you guys going? Would you call it your main career?
At that time, yeah.
At that time, it was my main deal.
Your
main
I
deal.
had another job, but I was rodeoing more than I was doing that. So it,
I mean, yeah, you always had to have kind of a backup plan just
Yeah.
in case things didn't work out that
Yeah.
week or whatever. But I was riding bulls. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And you told me last night, Kevin, 40 rodeos one year?
yeah, it was close to that. It was between 35 and 40 rodeos a year for a long stretch there. And like I said, I was really lucky to work for some great people that gave me a lot of rodeos. And these guys kind of talked to contractors for me. And having Adam, a circuit champion, kind of speaking well for you to these folks. So I got a lot of opportunities.
Oh, that's excellent. And you're talking 40 rodeos, you're talking 2-3 performances per rodeo, right?
Yeah, not many 5, 6, and 7s, but
Yeah.
a lot of 2 and 3.
And summer, clearly the busiest. I mean, you're somewhere all the time.
Yeah, I started in January at mine and Charlie and Wanda Lowry's bull riding in Rome, and then that kicked off the year and ended hopefully in November at the circuit finals.
Okay.
And I was fortunate enough to go there.
How many years you worked the Southeast Circuit Finals?
14.
Now, did that get you a look at Pocatello?
It did. It got me. I was fortunate enough to get voted there 3 times.
3 times
Yes, sir.
Pocatello. And then did you make Pocatello? I know
Yep.
you went.
I made it one time. Yep. I won the Southeast Circuit.
And tell us about that adventure.
It wasn't my best days.
Okay.
I rode the first bull and didn't do too good, and then the second one threw me off, and it just
Didn't work.
now. But I got to go.
Yeah.
That was my goal.
Yeah.
To make it there.
And there's days like that, right? Weekends like that.
Yeah. But I won a lot of money at the poker table the night before.
Oh, you had?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you was riding percentage, you ever keep track of it?
I never kept track of it because if I ever got thrown off, I knew I could do better.
Yeah.
So to me, getting thrown off meant you lose twice. You
Go ahead.
lost to the bull and you lost to everybody else.
I see.
And if you rode your bull, you did your job
Yeah.
the best you could.
Yeah.
You can't help it if you didn't have anything to win anything with. But
Yeah.
and Kevin will tell you, for me, second place was the first loser.
Yeah.
We wanted to win first
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's just the way I'm made.
What year were you in Pocatello?
93.
Okay, excellent. Kevin, what years did you fight Pocatello?
02, 05, and 10.
So, some of the bull riders you fought for, who comes to mind?
World champion Cody Hancock, that era there, and my good buddies Adam and the whole crew down here in the Southeast. Tater Porter was another great guy from the Southeast that, when I worked some of the PBR events. I don't know, just that whole era there when Cody won the world, and, until 2012.
Okay.
I remember Tater from River Ranch.
Yeah.
He was just a kid when he first started.
Well, Tater, he's top of the line.
Yeah.
Great young man. I seen him, first time I seen him in years was probably last year at the Carolina Cowboys, or maybe the year before.
Oh, really?
But yeah, and he hadn't changed much. He looked the same. and,
Really?
he
He
looked
was
good.
always a good guy.
The bullfighter that worked for me was doing Wheeling, West Virginia, PBR. And Tater, he said me and Tater sat down for hours and talked about what you guys did back in the day.
Wow.
So,
That's good.
Excellent. 2005, you're fighting Dodge National Circuit Finals. When did you kind of start to wind it down? When did you kind of know got to come off the road?
I didn't really. I was kind of a cold turkey person.
What's that mean, cold turkey?
I quit cold turkey.
Just said
Right.
I'm done.
Well, I couldn't have written a script any better.
Okay.
The guy that I fought bulls with a bunch, Ben Lee, retired, and I wasn't ready. I still had that drive. I still loved to travel. I was not ready to quit. And then, probably 3/4 of the way through the season, I called some of my mentors, Rudy Burns, Rick Young, Keith Isley, and say, look, man, I need to finish this and be done. I was not hurt. I had my health. And then my bull riding, or our bull, Charlie, Wanda, Lowry, and myself, do the bull riding in Rome. And I said, you know what? This is going to be it. I'm going to be done right there in Rome. Ready to walk out of there.
Done.
And 2012, worked my last bull riding, and all my buddies were there. And the cool thing is, a long time ago, there was 5 of us bullfighters that were good friends. And we kind of got together and said, look, man, let's do something for each other when we kind of call it quits. So we came up with this saddle deal. We all pitched in, and we're going to buy our buddies a saddle and have our accolades on it. And we did that for the first few, and then Ben's a little different kind of guy. So we bought him a custom set of golf gloves when he retired.
Okay.
And yeah, I got wiped out there. Jason Morgan fell off in front of one right before the short round of the bull riding on Saturday night. And I did get smoked. I mean, I didn't have no other choice.
Oh, he did get smoked. I was there. I saw it.
He kind of just came in front of him and just had to take it. blew my knee all to pieces. And so while I'm in there getting worked on, Wanda Lowry comes in there and says, come on, you need to get out to the arena. You need to get out to the arena. And I said, man, I guess it's some kind of sponsor deal or something. Well, I got out there. All the bull riders are all lined up in the arena, and they give me that saddle. So it was really cool. My 90-year-old grandmother was there, so I couldn't have written it out any better, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was done.
Yeah.
And the best part of that night, we roasted Kevin until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
They did.
Oh, wow.
We had a room at the hotel,
Yeah.
and I took the top off the bottle of whiskey and said, all right, boys, we don't need that lid no more. I said, just keep on going.
Yeah.
And at 5 o'clock in the morning, we finally said, oh, okay, that's enough. It was,
I didn't have
it
any
was,
feelings left.
It was what we had to do.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin, he's a great friend of all of ours.
Oh, sure. No, I can
And
see that.
if you don't send him off the right way, then it's not going to be cool.
Okay.
So, you know, I didn't get that opportunity because I had to leave before I was ready to.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it worked.
Yeah.
But I know he would have done the same thing for me.
Sure.
So I wanted to make sure he knew we were going to miss him.
Nice. That's excellent. That's
Yeah.
excellent. Any other traveling stories?
No, but I do got a question for Kevin.
Yes, sir.
What events did your dad work?
He rode bareback horses and bulls. Now, he didn't go hard like, we did, but he loved riding bulls and loved getting on the horses, and he kind of was getting finished when I started to really realize, I was old enough to realize what a rodeo was, and he talked about Cowtown and all that, and got to see him get on a couple times as a youngster, but I credit him with giving me the fire and giving me good, having horses to ride, but getting to go back there with him was probably one of the most special things I ever got to do in my rodeo deal.
That's wonderful. Yeah. You only get to do so much with your family.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what this is like. We're all like family.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't seen Sam in years, but he's still like a brother to me.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Yeah, that's right. I see that. I picked that up. Absolutely. Any other traveling stories?
I got one I'll tell on myself. It's
Okay.
a little embarrassing, but it's all right.
Okay.
So I get a call from Kissimmee, Florida, due to Adam and Phil. They call me up, and I'm going to get to work with Lloyd Ketchum. So I'm fired up. I mean, I can't sleep for the next month because I'm getting to go to Kissimmee when it was outside, in the big arena. And so a lot of people don't know that the Cowboys get ready in the locker room. And the locker room has a door right out pretty much to the arena. All right. Well, it was high school. All right. High school football players got dressed in the locker room.
I see.
Doorway's a little short. So back then we started with bulls in the front, and, Andy was bulls. So I'm fired up, get ready to go out to the arena, and I turn around and I get that top of that door right in the forehead and chill myself right there.
Knocked yourself out.
Just I got a trickle of blood going down my eye when I finally got up and was headed to the arena. And when they found out, they did.
Oh, yeah.
But
He called it. But Kevin was there the day at Kissimmee where I got smoked by the bull that was in the bucket chute behind me.
Yeah.
My bull went out across the arena, and Kevin was there. And Matt, he jumped on the latch on the bull behind me to get out of the way, and he opened the damn bucket chute by mistake. And this sumbitch was big.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no vest on yet.
Oh my.
And all I could think is, oh, hell, he's big and he's moving fast. About that time, it's me and him.
Run right over there.
Wow. He can describe it better because he saw it.
yeah, I wasn't fighting bulls there. They had taken me to Kissimmee to meet and shake hands. But that guy kicked that latch on that back bull, and I just was in utter amazement but I learned a very valuable lesson that day, what not to say to Adam. So I heard him, when they got him out of the arena, he just got hit by 1,800 pounds. First things the EMT said was, "Are you all right?" And Adam, family show, said a lot of colorful adjectives and stuff. So from that moment on, if one of us got wiped out, it was, "What do you need?" Not something dumb like,
Are you hurt?
Are you
Well,
hurt?
hell yeah, I'm hurt. That's why you come to get me.
So, few questions. Kevin, what's the one rodeo? If you'd only work one rodeo or one event, what is it? Go.
Okeechobee, Florida.
Why?
Because you find out in Okeechobee whether you want to be a bullfighter or not. It's going on
Amen,
this.
brother.
Okay. Okay.
I was scared to death, happy, anxious,
He was awesome,
all
too.
of, and it was every single thing that everybody always talked about. I remember going behind the arena, and there was a little stage that Mr. Pete would sit at.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
on that little stage, there was slide boards, about 4 stacks of them. I was like, what the heck are all those slide boards doing there? And I forget who was standing next to me and said, you'll see. And they loaded that first section of bulls, and it was like a cartoon. Them bulls were just busting those boards, and I'm like, whoa, what have I got myself into? But yeah, you found out real quick whether you wanted to fight bulls or not,
Yeah.
or be a barrel man.
Yeah.
And Mr. Pete, he was part of Silver Spurs. That's what they.
Okay.
There was 5 owners of Silver Spurs Rodeo.
Yep.
And he was one of the main guys.
I see. And you bring up a great point, barrelman. Best barrelman you ever worked with. Go.
Oh, not answering that because there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
There's a lot. I was very fortunate, again, to work with some fantastic guys, and I learned something from all of them.
Okay. Barrelman.
Yeah,
Barrel
barrel
man.
man. They got the
Okay.
best seat in the house.
Yeah.
They can pick apart a bullfighter as good or
Really?
better than anybody.
So they give you feedback
Oh, yeah.
on the spot.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
A lot of
Okay.
those, you get that wave, and it's either, oh, crap, I'm fixing to get chewed on, or, hey, take a step this way or that way, to
Yeah.
improve yourself.
Yeah.
So,
And the barrelmen that you worked with typically have started out as bullfighters.
I think dang near everyone.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I'd say 90% of the ones I got to work with were bullfighters.
Okay.
Well, I just want to say this sounds kind of apropos for what's going on here at this
yeah.
reunion. So,
Yeah, that's for sure. So, Adam, coming back to you. One rodeo, only one event, bull riding, whatever you want to call it. Where and why?
Kissimmee.
Why?
I love that place.
Why?
Because it's Wild West.
What's that mean?
It's the old school, dude. You don't know what these swamp bred son of bitches are gonna do, and I was not scared. I loved it.
Really?
That was my favorite rodeo, and Okeechobee, because it's the same bulls and stuff. But
Okay.
I would say Kissimmee was better because it was on a football field.
Yeah.
That's where I spent a lot of my life.
Okay.
And I love that place.
Yeah.
And we were at Kissimmee one year, and back in February when it was the real big rodeo, everybody came down there. Everybody knew they had to get through me to get to first.
I see.
And one year, Mr. Pete said, Adam, you're going to be third. He said, so let's get this guy ready. And then Reg Kessler, who they brought down from Canada to be the shoot boss, he says, hey, he says, you're next. I said, what? I said, Mr. Pete said, he said, no, you're next. You need to get ready. I said, damn it, son, I ain't never done this before. I said, just give me a break. He just walked away and started laughing. I tried to make it as fun as it could be.
Okay.
I really enjoyed what I did. And there's other things I can tell you, but we're not going to need to get into all that stuff.
All right. So, go ahead.
oh, I was just anybody that knows Reg Kessler. He was a man among men, and he let you know.
Yep, he sure did. He wasn't bashful.
He did. Okay.
It was interesting.
Okay. Either one of you ever dream rodeo dreams?
All the time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
A nightmare or dreams?
No, I'd say, dreams, I craved it. Yeah, I mean, I'd love fighting bulls more than breathing. I mean, I can't really explain it. I mean, I ate it up.
Yeah.
I ate, slept. I was so fortunate I listened to those guys and kind of did some things right, and that enabled me to go till I was 45. It killed me to stop fighting
You
bulls.
fought bulls until you were 45.
I went to the Southeastern Circuit Finals, and I think I was 45 in 2010 when I went to Pocatello last time.
I think so.
Doesn't look 45 yet.
No, I was going to say, what was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah,
what are you
I
doing,
wish.
dude? Yeah,
I wish.
yeah.
Yeah, he found the pill.
I guess so.
I'm going to
Yeah,
have
it
to
was-
raid his shaving kit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Down there in
Damn.
Florida, Fountain of View.
Yeah, and you know, Kevin and I both got blessed to do exactly what we're supposed to do.
Okay, yeah,
There's no other reason
Yeah.
why we got to do this.
Yeah.
That's what we were supposed to be doing.
yeah. So you had dreams, rodeo
yeah.
dreams, nightmares ever?
No.
Never about it?
I had a dream just 2 weeks ago that I won. I don't know where I was at, but I was on the back of a bull and I won first.
Really?
And it never, the want to never leaves.
Okay. So what do you replace that with? What do you replace bull riding and that adrenaline or whatever?
I pool maintenance business is where I take care of community pools.
Okay.
And I do that the best I can too.
Yeah, yeah.
There's only one way to do anything. It's the best you got.
Okay.
And so that keeps me going.
Yeah.
And it keeps me young.
Yeah.
I get paid to get a tan.
There you go. That's right.
What the heck's not to like about that?
Yeah, yeah. And Kevin, same question.
For me, it was I made the decision to be done.
Yeah.
And nobody else did.
Yeah.
So that was finished.
Okay.
All right, I can put that on the shelf and
I got it.
think about it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And as far as the adrenaline, didn't need it maybe
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
But I get to be around my horses every day and on a beautiful place and got a great job.
Yeah.
And I always had a job at one level or another. But yeah, it's like Adam said, just getting something and doing it the best you can
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
And that can kind of give you that emotional high too, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Good point. So next question. They're going to make a movie about your guys' life. Go back to the early days. Right? When you're about kicking him out and bring us all the way up through that rookie stuff. First off, comedy? Or
Yeah.
was it drama?
It was
It was all of the above.
It was both.
I mean,
So a movie.
It was
What's it
both.
going to be? I'm going to go watch it. How are you going to advertise it?
It'll be a comedy.
at Hooters.
Ed And what are you going to call it? What would you call that movie?
Oh man.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I would say something like that.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You know, we always found a way to make the day happy.
Yeah.
I like that.
If it was all possible. Even if we got hurt, we still found a way to make the day better.
Okay.
Even the day when I broke my jaw,
Yeah.
I made that day better because I came back and won.
Yeah, that's right. So who's going to play you, Kevin? In this movie, who's going to play you?
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner. He kind of fits you think?
I don't know. I never
I don't-
met the guy.
Yeah. But that kind of demeanor, that kind of look, that whole bit.
Yeah, or old Cole Hauser. He's
Yeah,
pretty.
off of Yellowstone.
Yeah, quiet,
Okay.
but
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Okay. Adam, same question. Who's going to play you?
Oh, man. I would like to say it'd be Luke Perry.
Luke Perry. Okay.
He did a damn good job in
He
8
did.
seconds.
In 8 seconds. He certainly did.
And
certainly
he
did.
actually rode bulls so he could figure out what it's like to know what that feels like.
You bet.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yep.
You spend one day, one afternoon, one lunch with any one person, dead or alive. Who's it going to be? Adam.
That would be probably my Uncle Bud.
Okay.
He kind of got this started.
I see. What would you tell him?
Thank
what
you.
would you ask him?
I don't really know,
Okay.
but I just would thank him for helping me
Yeah.
go where I needed to go.
Got it.
And my dad was behind it too,
Yeah.
but his first words were, "Boy, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough." I said, well, after 18 years of it in Okeechobee one time, and I got hit in the face, I said, "Dad, I ain't figured it out yet." He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I ain't sure if I'm real dumb or real tough yet." He said, "I'm still working on it."
Yeah.
He said, "You ain't got nothing to prove." I said, "No, Dad." I said, "I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing."
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
Excellent. Adam, same question. Or Kevin, same question.
well, besides some family members, I would really like to sit down with Wick Peth. I think everybody, all the stuff
Yeah.
they've ever said about him and his bull savvy and this, and I hate I never got to meet him.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be a cool lunch to sit down with.
That
What
would
would
be.
you want to know?
I think I'd just shut up and let him talk and just tell me your life story, Mr. Beth.
Yeah.
Just tell me about you fighting bulls, and I just sit there and listen.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? Final question. Give advice to someone coming up, whether they're a bullfighter, they're a bull rider, they just want to make something of their life in whatever it may be, rodeo, anything, running a pool company, it does not matter. What's your advice, Adam?
You have to give it everything you have. You have to put your whole heart into it or get your ass out of it. That's the only way it works.
Okay.
We don't do anything halfway around my house.
Okay.
Never have, never will.
Okay. Excellent. Kevin?
Pick a good mentor, a good, positive person, man, woman, whatever, successful business, successful in life, have done things the right way.
Yep.
That's
You
cool.
Excellent. Final words before we say goodbye?
Thanks.
Thanks for having me with us.
But yeah, it's very thankful what we got to do, and as long as we got to do it, that was cool.
Yeah.
And this puts it out to people that want to hear what we did.
Yeah.
And that's all well and good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's fans of this sport, for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. But just blessed that I got to live it.
Yeah. That's pretty special.
Yep.
For sure. So we got kind of a tradition going here. This is our second year in a row. So next year you all be here and we do this maybe again.
Oh, yeah.
Hope so.
So
I
get
hope so.
Get those stories rattling around. Bring them.
I got some more for you.
You got more.
That's for sure, yeah.
All right, let's do it next year. Write them down on a piece of paper. Guys, this is Kevin Ellis and Adam Wood, of course, Sam and myself. Anything to say, Sam, before we say goodbye?
Well, it's good to meet Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Been my pleasure, and good to see Adam again.
Always.
Just keep it up. I've been impressed from what I've heard, and that's what it's about.
Yeah. Let's put
friendship.
the word out there. Yeah.
Everybody says, do you miss it? Do you miss it? Well, I miss the people. Putting on rodeos for committees for 30-some years, and you miss the people.
You miss the people.
You sure do.
Don't miss the trucks on the road, but I miss the people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's a
Well,
wrap.
thanks, Doug.
Thank you,
Take
Doug.
care.
Appreciate it.
You bet.
That was Adam Wood and Kevin Ellis, recorded last fall at the historic Mountain Cove Rodeo Reunion as organized by Marlon Harris. These two were honored there as 2024 Mountain Cove Rodeo Reunion Legend Award winners, and after hearing the miles, the moments, and the friendships that come from life on the road, is easy to see why. Rodeo careers eventually slow down, but the stories and the people never leave. For Sam Swearingen, I'm Doug Simcox. Thanks for listening to Beyond the Chutes, and we'll see you down the road. This is Beyond the Chutes as presented by Parasite System, with their partners Midwest Veterinary Supply, now offering the new handheld Inside Equine IA with immunofluorescence technology. Beyond the Chutes is hitting the road in 2026, bringing the stories, the history, and the people of rodeo to the places where it all matters. In February, we were at the Kickback Ranch Cowboy Reunion in Raymer, Alabama, and if Alabama is on your calendar, make Kickback Ranch your home base. They've got full hookup RV sites, cowboy cabins, that's where I stayed, cottages, wagon wheel suites, fishing lakes, trails, a swimming pool, and cowboy town. It's a place built for families, for events, and for bringing people together. Now on April 9th through 11th, we will be at the American Rodeo East Regional Finals at the Kentucky Horse Park in Lexington, Kentucky. We will be there to cheer on the super qualifiers from the Western Festival of St. Tite last fall. We'll have our microphones and we will be ready to record. Then we're going to roll into the third annual King Brothers Rodeo Reunion on May 16th. This year we will be celebrating Steve King's life. Come out and see us. Put these events on your calendar and we would love to meet you. Now, BTC and the Wandering Gypsy RV Life podcast have been working together. We have an upcoming series called Cowboys and Cowgirls Rollin' Smooth. Stan Cromlish, whom I met at last year's Kickback Rodeo Reunion, and I sat down at this year's reunion, and we discussed some of the similarities between RV life and rodeo life on the road that he discusses. in his Rolling Smooth book series. We're also proud to be supporting our BTC athletes during the 2026 rodeo season. Raymond Hotstetler, Eli Hirschberger, and in Iowa, cowgirl breakaway roper Aubrey Wolf. These are competitors doing it the right way on the road and in the practice pen and under the lights. And we'll follow these BTC cowboys and cowgirls on their journey all season long, and the season has already begun. This episode is also brought to you by Simcox & Company, Cedar Falls, Iowa, 4 generations strong. Deb, Tom, Eli, and Troy. For your best look, stop and see them. From the road, from the arena, and from the people who live this life, these stories matter. This is Beyond the Chutes.